Get ready. A very active stretch of weather is coming to the U.S. with a parade of storms going to march through the country with flooding rain, strong wind, warmer temperatures, and even a return of severe weather all next week. But how bad is it going to get? Let's take a look right now. Now, things are all going to start early this week, as you'll notice a couple of storm systems that push onshore on Monday and Tuesday. And then with all that rain, we're also going to see big time snow here in the Sierra Nevadas, as you'll notice Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday's heavy snow falls. And by the time we're all said and done, we could get a foot to 2 feet plus in some spots. Ski lovers rejoice. And after those storms move out west, you'll see storm number 1 here form on Tuesday. That's going to drop rain in the Ohio Valley and even possibly a couple of showers and storms here. Could see a couple of rumbles of thunder in November along the Ohio River. Then look at this. Storm number 2 comes on Thursday and Friday. Look at this big time low pressure system that forms. We'll have a huge sweeping cold front with showers and storms, possibly some severe weather on the south side with heavy rain along the warm front here that's pushing up through the Ohio Valley. And then on the backside, we could get some snow in places like Kansas and Nebraska. And then that storm dissipates as we go to the weekend. And check it out, another one forms right there. More rain from the Florida Panhandle all the way up through the Ohio Valley. And that low is going to slide its way off to the east on Tuesday, where it will bring wind, rain, and miserable conditions to the eastern seaboard. Now, if we were in the heart of winter, those storm systems would bring huge snowfall totals. But unfortunately, the air is just too warm. So we are not going to see big time snow at all unless you're out here west in the mountains. Places like Colorado, Utah, California will see huge snow totals. But then as we go to the northeast, notice we've got maybe an inch or two in spots, but generally very little to zero snow out of all of those storms. Same thing here along the East Coast. Interior portions up in northern New Hampshire, Vermont, could see some snow, but along the coast, absolutely nothing. Now, next week is going to be a wet and wild week of weather with big time rainfall along the west coast. And then in the heart of the country, we could see flooding rain of several inches. And all of those storms are going to bring warmer than normal temperatures to the entire eastern half of the country, from Florida all the way up through Michigan. And that's why all that active weather next week is going to result in basically zero snow. Now, there are signs, though, as we get into December that things are going to cool down in a major way. And that will likely bring more snow, more cold, and more mayhem. Find someone. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care about them. Do something nice for someone today. This is Stormcat 5, and I'll see you on the next one.